Alright, so I cut my hand working at a rental property. And I gotta go back to the house and treat it. It's not that bad. You know, when you hang out with the ignoramuses, it affects you. When you get by yourself and get silent and pray and get in the Word and meditate, all your synapses start clicking top dead center, you know. Boom, 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 boom. But you get around these flesh creatures, these hell-bound sinners that are religious but lost, it pulls you down. It really pulls you down. You try to get them saved. I mean, think about how ignorant they really are. Think about how ignorant they are. Now think about this. You walk out your front door and you see dirt and tar and grease, which is representative of sin. You see death, you see stuff falling apart, roofs messing up. You see the second law of thermodynamics, that everything's going down. Yeah, there's regeneration, but there's also death. And so you show them, you say, look at the death. You can't show them the renewed life, the renewal, until they see the sin. They can't see sin. They can see sin in other people. In other words, if you forget to go at the red light here, they'll be beeping the horn, get out of the way. They get offended over nothing. They get offended, which is sin, right? But they can't admit they have ever done it. So think about it. They turn the news on, people getting killed and shot and steal from. People trying to steal your property. People's trying to steal your destiny swap. People are thieves everywhere. All kinds of thieves, spiritual thieves, all kinds of thieves out there. And so they can't see their own sin, but they can see everybody else's sin. Now, how stupid is that? If everybody else around you is sinner, if everybody else is evil, what about you? Everybody else is evil. What cloth were you cut from? The same cloth. In Adam, all die. That says all die. But that tells you how dumb they are, because you can pull up your phone, the news, Law and Order website, not Law and Order, Law and something. Some kind of website talks about all the cases. Look at all the cases going on. People getting shot. People leaving their kid out in the car at 90-degree weather. You're going inside, watching something on TV, and the baby dies. They want to drink. They want to do some kind of drinking or drugging, and their baby's in the car, hot, dying. I mean, that's actually in the last few weeks, a couple of those happened. Court cases. Pure evil. So they can sit there and you can talk to them. They're evil. They're evil. They're evil. They're evil. They're evil. They're evil. What about you? Are you evil? So everybody else is evil but you. Now how dumb is that? I mean, that's one of the dumbest things. In your flesh is no good thing. Paul said, in my flesh dwelleth no good thing. Pure evil. Look at that trash in the road. Second law of thermodynamics says everything's going in disarray. The sine wave, the sin wave, the snake eating itself, that's what you're in. You're in the snake eating itself. The snake trying to be righteous in the energy of the snake. Now, how's that even possible? Trying to be righteous in the energy of the snake, which points to the devil, the serpent. The serpent seed is the flesh mind. It's a spiritual serpent seed. Could it be a bloodline? Maybe, but I doubt it. Because the Bible says God would have all men to be saved and come to the knowledge of the truth. Now, are their names? Their names reveal what if their name is Cain. Be careful around that person. Now, I'm sure Cain could have got saved, but the chances were kind of slim because God named him Cain. Cain can't. God knew his heart, you know. God knows your heart. And the devil watches you when you're a child to see if you're going to choose the evil or not. The devil will send some cousin around your way to see if you're going to follow the evil or the good. Anyway, that's dumb. That's pretty dumb not to be able to see their own sin, but they can see everybody else's sin. You know, that's ridiculous.